Greetings, captains, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I'm Admiral Tirak of the carrier USS Vega as we continue to cut into tiny pieces the Romulan Star Empire, and last time we managed to completely separate Romulus and Remus from the rest of the Empire. So without further ado, we're going to keep doing that. We are kind of dented. We don't really have any ship armor left. We should return at some point soon, but I want to see how much damage I can do before I really got to go home. For a very expensive repair bill. Yeah, our hull armor is not doing all that well, as we demonstrated in a recent mission. Hi. Hello. We've got... Oh, you're an X-type destroyer. That shape is an X-type destroyer. Nothing else could it be. A ton of pseudo-frigates. Formation, break it now. We are in the assault position. We're in front of the convoy. This is exactly where we kind of need to be. But this is going to hurt. And this is going to hurt like a ton of bricks. We need to get these fighters out of here right now. They're not going to listen to a thing that I tell them to do. That's an important thing to note. The moment I launch them, they will do their own thing because the AI for fighters is busted for some reason on these types of missions. Okay, it's a scout ship. Fire the missiles as best as you can. We've got a little while before the plasma torpedoes come online, except for these pseudo-frigates. The pseudo-frigates are dangerous. They are immediately dangerous. Forward shields, maximum reinforcement, right on the bat. We've got incoming point defense systems. I also want 2 points of this, at least 2 points of this. Incoming plasma torpedoes on my fighters, which I should be expecting, but oh, they just cutting them to pieces. Are you coming out of cloak? You are. Fire everything. Point blank range. Okay. I need you to return to me right now. Because you might survive if you come back right away. Okay. So the Dreadnought is particularly dangerous. Where are you? There you are. The Flamma Penna. Revenge of the Flamma Penna. It was our ship for a little while. More interceptors are still alive. Keep those missiles flying. Looks like we've taken out the scout ship. Excellent. I don't like being this close to a Romulan heavy cruiser. Oh no, we didn't. Who died? Oh god. It's the KVL. The KVL is coming after my fighters. He is gunning for them. Missiles not currently available. I think they've got the scout ship. They're full-on destroyers versus a scout ship. We've got the first Romulan freighter. We need more speed. Give me a mine, pull away. How much speed are you doing? 14.5? I can do 17 while charging all weapons, and right now, all weapons are charged. R-type plasma torpedo going out against the Hodgson, looks like. The Hodgson actually does have enough armor to bounce that if he gets it on the right shield. He didn't, though. More plasma torpedoes from the Cygnus. We are coming in on the XSC. He's actually flying faster than these missiles will hit him. Photon torpedoes, I can do that, but I think I want to rope him in. No, that seems like a bit of a dangerous thing, but I'm probably not going to break through his shields. He's got a lot of them. Okay, all the freighters are destroyed. Call them home. Call all the fighters home. So we've already managed to deal with the convoy. The mission is technically won. Forward weapons are lined up and ready. I'm at a pretty good angle right here. Make sure that we shut this off. Oh, it's already off. Good. Phasers are on overload. That's as good of an angle as I'm going to get. Managed to cut on through. About to get more missiles going. Wait for this to pass over, and missiles. That was a very poor choice, sir. Yep, managed to get 45 damage out of the S-type, or the G-type phasers, and now big heavy crunch phasers get to shoot. We need to avoid getting in front of him. That's the key. He doesn't have any weapons ready just yet, which is actually really helpful, but it's important to avoid getting in front of him. Oh crap, my fighters are coming home. Keep firing everything you've got. Just crunch him down. I need you to open him up right now. Give me more speed. You know those times when I think it was last episode when I said we don't really use scatter packs? This would have been a perfect time for a scatter pack. Shield got opened up. That's alright. But we got him. Okay, good. That'll clear us up to call our fighters in home. We're missing one shield, which is not great. Let's patch and patch. But the fighters are home, and that's going to be the key. Our destroyers have taken quite the beating, but they are definitely alive. FQL, you are equipped with no less than 2 F-type plasma torpedoes within a range of 30. Start to long-range bombard. 3 good hits. We will slowly cut him to pieces. I can never help but be so impressed by just how powerful destroyers can be. X-type destroyers especially. He just tanked an R-type plasma torpedo to the face, and he didn't care. Alright, call the Jackson back into formation. Get in here with me. We're going to engage and fight together. The Portarium. His plasma torpedoes, I believe, are stern-mounted. Yep, there they go. And do you have a Wild Weasel? You don't. Oh, no, you had to take him on a weakened shield, which is not good. Get over here. Get here right now. You're pulling in on my wing. I'm doing it to protect you. This will not take him up because he'll be able to use that. But this will line you up pretty well so that you'll be able to knock him down. We got to get the Jackson on out of here. If there was a button that I could tell the Jackson to just retreat on, I'd use it. Alright, wait for that attack ship to go away. Cut him apart. He's having a bad day. Cut him out of formation. Alright, let's... Fighters, I got 2 groups. Deploy him now. Get him out there. Get him aggressive. You are shortly ready. And managed to take that on the shields mostly. Change target. Come after him. He's coming for me. I'm going to go right after him. Launch. Oh, I think that's it for you, my friend. No, it was a fake, but that is indeed it for the Hodgson. Couldn't handle the damage. Get some phaser fire in there before he cloaked completely away. We've lost one of our destroyers, which is not good. Luckily, destroyers are relatively cheap to replace. I know that sounds cruel, but this will not end poorly enough for us to have lost this mission. In fact, if worse comes to worse, we can totally cut and run and be out of here. Yeah, just as soon as you... Oh, crap. I forgot. The fighter AI is stupid. Get in close. The fighter AI doesn't know how to fight once the convoy is destroyed. It'll sit still. Missiles, engage immediately. Missiles are empty. Pull away from his nose. Alright, fighters, I need you... Oh, we lost that Jackson too, gosh darn it. So I think they've got him. Managed to really badly brutalize him. But I'm about to come in on him. Photon torpedo set to normal mode. We're within range. Attack ship to 0. Hit him with 3 of them. Pull up right on tight. And cut him to pieces. Didn't quite get him. We got most of him. But his friend is bugging out. So we're going to be able to basically line up on him and annihilate him. I hope anyway. There we go. On to the KVL. You're the last target of the day. Well, not of the day, but of this specific mission. We will see this one to a victory. There shall be no denying us. Especially now that we've got to spend like 2,000 or 3,000 prestige for the 2 new destroyers. You have cost me dearly, sir, and I will make you pay even more with your life. I would order the fighters to attack, but the fighters don't know how to attack. Pull you back. You're down to 3. I want you home. And you're also down to 3. I want you home. Alright, I've got 2 groups of fighter wings. They're basically there for their heavy torpedoes. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, we knew that was coming in. Unfortunately, that takes away my biggest sting. But I still have phasers that I can get involved with. I did slow down pretty considerably because I was anticipating needing to double Wild Weasel. But that didn't end up materializing. 66% for a high energy turn is not something I'm willing to risk my ship on. So I'm just going to keep turning with him. He is probably going to chew through that shield pretty shortly. But if you reverse that, I should be able to get photon torpedoes in on you. Come on, give me a shot here. The range is short. Photon torpedoes. We got 3 of them in. That really cut a lot of his speed out. Let's slow well down as we turn right on into him and pick him off. Alrighty. So that took him. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of ships on that one. The destroyers did a good job, but tangoing with a dreadnought, a heavy cruiser, and an X-type scout just served to be a little bit too much that they couldn't jump on. So let's start cruising on home. Pull out into dock here. Hi, shipyard. Do you have free... I got guided destroyers, but I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to pay for that. Hell no. We got a heavy bombardment cruiser. And I got 2 guided destroyers, but what I want is an XDD. I mean, the XCB would be nice, but we can't afford it. It's 4,700. Yeah, we're not there. This would actually be pretty decent, probably. I think. Yeah, 8 heavy photon torpedoes. I think 2 of them only fire backwards. I'll have to double check that. Yeah, supplies. Patch. Give me more shuttles. Done. Fighters. Yeah, 1 group lost 1. 35 for that. Missiles. Replacement of the medium engines. For 60 in there. That's it's a relatively cheap resupply. Relatively. Buy me a couple more of these Marines. Alrighty, so shipyard once again. Again, any XDDs. Because the problem with the XDGs is they replace their heavy photon torpedoes with missile racks. And we don't want to upkeep that. I mean, 6 missile launchers? No thank you. Especially not now that so many people have D-type plasma torpedoes. It would help a little bit against certain types of ships, but not against what we generally consider to be the most scary thing we run into. DGX, unfortunately, also not what we're looking for. Nothing that I want. Map. We are going to set back out into space and cause some more havoc. There was nothing there. Surprising. Keep popping in here. Keep whittling around the edges. That's what we're kind of mainly focused on right now. We want to take down the edges of their territory a bit, lock them down to just their central planet so that we can then build up a nice big force to come crash them down. Alright, it looks like a big fleet battle. We are escorted today by the Viking, which is pathetic, the Neuromancer, which is okay, squaring off against a light cruiser, a freighter, and a light cruiser. Just a light cruiser and a freighter. Let's make sure that we do not forget to prep a Wild Weasel and a Scatter Pack. Let's increase the speed of the ship. We are on our own at this point, which is somewhat sad. We are going to miss having our escort, and we will try and replenish them as soon as possible, but it's going to take a little while for XDDs to suddenly show up in the store again. This light cruiser is an X-type. Are you a scout, or are you... You're a scout. Okay, the Gigas. The Gigas. Also, you're an X-type destroyer. Okay. Pain. Lots of it. About to come our way. Let's see. Marines. 10 and 10. And 2 on this guy, but this freighter is nothing. PT-3, the Morte. He might have a plasma torpedo. I doubt it. I'm not super impressed by him, nor afraid of him. Not going to launch my fighters. Not against this. Watch. Well, it's not going to be like the most stunning thing you're ever going to see, but he does have a D-type. Or maybe not. Do you only have 1? If you only got 1, I'm going to spam you. Yeah, okay. Kill. Kill lots of things. Oh, another ship has just shown up. I'm assuming that's an Orion Heavy Cruiser. Yep, it's an Orion Heavy Cruiser. And missiles, start the seed. Alright, first shuttles are ready. Second shuttle coming up. And the fighter group flying in formation behind their carrier. We're going to battle carrier it up here. Actually, no, we're not. He fired a B-type heavy phaser into us. Didn't manage to get through. Wasn't expecting it to either. And he's at an attack shift of 2, which is pretty impressive. We need to shut that down. And there goes his D-type plasma torpedo. We were expecting that. And he stopped. He wild weaseled, in fact. Which means he's vulnerable. They're going to wait for that wild weasel to die. And once it does, they're going to gut him. We're going to try and get around down to his rear real quick here. High energy turn coming out from somebody. Oh, his rear shield is gone. Fire into him from all directions. And are you about to disappear to cloak? No, sirree. You are not. You are ours. So the X-type scout has died. Onto the Morte. I think we got the Morte pretty well handled. It looks like he's desperately trying to dash into range. But I don't think we're going to let him do that. Well, he will be able to get in range, but we're not going to let him win. We got incoming D-type plasma torpedo fire spreading out across all of my ships. I'm going to call them home. Let's get them all back. Return to me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Phasers only. Hit the Mort. There we go. That's what I wanted. XDD is the next main priority. I'm not super afraid of a... At least I hope I don't have to be. Of a Orion Heavy Cruiser. Looks like we are... Nope, we still have the Neuromancer. Okay. And those are not our fighters, I assume. Check the fighter tab. Yeah, all squadrons are at home and under repairs. Fire or missiles right away. Photon torpedoes. Bounce it, bounce it. Bounced well. Photon torpedoes not yet. There we go. They've got the angle. And as we pass through, we're not going to have a great shot, but I'm going to take it anyway because I don't anticipate getting a shot for a little while. We've got to be within a range of 3 to use that. You are 2 Fs and a D. Not super afraid of that. More phasers flying on into him. Oh, but he's currently engaging the Romulans. He is more angry at them than he is at us. Excellent. Although he also seems to hate other pirates. But he's not targeting me. That's the important thing. Unfortunately, there's now 2 D-type plasma torpedoes interfering with combat here. So I really can't deploy the fighters into this. Not that they're available yet, but they will be shortly. And missiles, if I can pull enough distance away from him. 3 is not far enough. Missiles now. Let's see if I can't spam it on top of him. Oh, knocked out his forward shield in its entirety. And really dragging him out now. Shot down that hull. Perfect. 11 damage as we drift away from him. Retreating fire. Excellently done. Unfortunately, that took away the missile, which is no bueno. We wanted that missile to be out there. We want one fighter squadron finished. Another fighter squadron appears to be stuck in the bay. They are not getting out of there alive. Yeah, they're stuck. I've got 2 more about to be ready. Photon torpedoes are about to be prepared. Do I want to invest them in him? Oh, hells to the yeah. Unfortunately, only 1 hit. Not super great. More phaser. Long-range firepower going on here. And as we pull in, we'll be able to hit him pretty much and knock him out. He's lost pretty much all of his systems. He still has the D-type plasma torpedo, so there is that going for him. If you pull right on top of me, I'm going to blitz you. Blitzing time. Alrighty. And the missiles. Right on top of him. Going to see if he can handle all of them, or if he's going to get hit by a couple of them. Fighters from our escort being pulled in. We got caught in the explosion, but the shields managed to shrug it off without too much trouble. There's only 1 D-type plasma torpedo left on the field, but I don't feel like risking my fighters. They're currently at full strength, so I don't want to accidentally lose any of them. Let's get the phasers involved for a final, really, machine gun pass, I guess. Not even really a machine gun pass, just a pass. Well, the G-type phaser will get involved as soon as we pull through his back, because it's almost ready, and that will be a machine gun pass. So, that. And there we go. Taking him out without too much trouble, pulling on through. The life of a free carrier. Because we're no longer bound down by, you know, all kinds of escorts. Which can be nice in some ways. It's also can be sad, because we would probably... they would have been helpful in that last mission, yeah. Ooh, the tile remains. It does not fall. Surprise reversed. Excellent mission for us. We shall go on it immediately, and we'll have to invest using our fighters this time. Normally we can we were able to rely on using the destroyers, but this time that's not really an option. Let's pull up to full speed here. And the reason why that won't be an option is because they're dead. So, that'll do as fast as we can go. Unless I can do that. Am I still charging all weapon systems? Those are charging the other... So we do actually have just enough energy to do that. Alright, the enemy surprise group contains a frigate, a frigate, a frigate, a frigate, and a frigate. In fact, we may not end up having to engage him with anything other than normal phasers. Overload mode set. Yeah, you're the biggest target. Really? I don't think I'm going to deploy the... I'm not going to deploy the fighters. No siree. We're just going to run right on top of him with all the phasers. That will be our victory. Because it's just a whole bunch of frigates. Klingons and other stuff, I guess. Alright, slow down. Yeah, Klingons and pirates. So you, I'm going to line up. I assume I should be able to take you out with just phasers. Because that would make sense. Give me point blank range. Phasers only. Phasers do the job. Photon torpedoes as of next. Unfortunately, one of our photon torpedoes is not yet online. Because we sapped power to get here faster. I knew it was going to happen, but yeah. I justified it as being reasonable. Photon torpedoes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Good hits. Follow up immediately with the phasers. Wasn't quite enough to cause a critical. And the G-type phaser is going to be a little while before it's prepared. Also, can't fire missiles at him because he got an anti-missile defense system. It'll never get through. Wait for the G-type phaser to get online. It will end him mostly. Yeah. That's how that works. You have a point defense system, and you have a point defense system, and this E3 yard most definitely will have a point defense system because it's an E3. So we're not going to be able to use missiles so much. Photon torpedo. Hit him. Nice job. Follow up with a phaser barrage. Only 17 damage. Slow down a little bit. It's not super important to get through this quickly. I mean, they're super light frigates. If they do activate, they won't be very dangerous. 4 phasers. Wait for the Gatling phaser to come online. That'll be the primary weapon that'll kill him because it's a lot of phasers. Can that forward phaser one still get involved? It can. Excellent. Which means our Gatling phaser is still available. You have 2 missiles, 2 phaser 2s. You have, I believe, a disruptor? 2 disruptors. And 4 phaser 3s, making you infinitely better equipped to kill things than your G2 counterpart. But one would expect that. You're a higher number. Yes, that's literally my logic going into that. Just pull within range, we'll be able to hit you with all of the heavy phasers. By heavy phasers, I mean these phasers. They do such a good job of it, too. Maximum speed of time, he's the last target. He could activate and thus ruin all of our plans, but I don't anticipate that happening. I mean, it could, but I don't anticipate. 3 of the 4 photon torpedoes, and then followed up with a phaser barrage. We didn't even need to deploy the fighters. We didn't even need to use missiles. We were just able to blitz our way through that one without a care in the world. Safety, security, victory. And 300 prestige for that one as well. 3,300 prestige is what we're sitting at. Keep hacking them down to size. Bit by bit, we will crunch them. Scouting mission. A scouting carrier. Now there's an interesting idea. And ready up. And rock and roll. It's an SPA. Of course it is. Of course it's an SPA. Why wouldn't it be? It's the only reasonable thing that you could possibly want scouted from a fast carrier. A space control ship. Clearly, there is nothing better for this vessel to do than to scout an SPA. Yeah. Let's set that forward shield to full power reinforcement level, and we're just going to charge right on into him. As soon as the phaser capacitor is fully charged, we're going to prep the science department. Prepare the deep scan. Not the self-destruct, just the deep scan. If we need the self-destruct, we'll let you know. Forward shield, are you being reinforced? You are. ECM, you are not. Slow down a little bit. Because he is going to cloak, obviously. We just need to get within a range of 10 to scan him. I anticipate you have a lot of... Do you? Missiles. Engage. Let's see if I can't, like, bait him out, because he does have an R-type plasma torpedo. Slow way down. Slow way down. And another shuttle conversion, please. Thank you. Keep slowing down. Keep slowing down. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. Once. Oh, he's already deployed. All right, we have all the required data. All right, sciences. You may stop scanning. Pull away. And... oh, so very tempted to dump a scatter pack, and then I realized, haha, he's going to fire a plasma torpedo at me. It's going to be a big one, too. And that. Okay. No problemo. Fighters. Kill. 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 Do me a favor, don't shoot him immediately. Just, like, we are gonna try and take him... not alive, but we are going to try and kill him. So I need you to just wait just a little while. Oh, this is going to take forever. The Redemptio. Currently just going to be annoying. Because he's going to stay in cloak, and he's going to decloak, and he's going to... We all know how this goes. It's not fun. We all agree that it's not fun. But it must be done. Send me on a scouting mission, will you? Missiles. Phasers. He's already immediately dropped. But I am positioned strategically behind him. Which means, if I can get the photon torpedoes in target, well, you might be able to crunch him. Just wait for the attack ship to go away. It's gone. Oh, that was all the photon torpedoes. Oh, you didn't stand a chance. And return. Whoop. We're going to be down a couple of fighters now, because the mission ended with us having fighters deployed. And it always says, well, in that case, they're dead. 320 prestige for scouting him and then annihilating him. That does, of course, take away the tile. And that's going to end it for today's episode. We're down to 6 tiles. 3 planets and 3 normals. And we've almost got them completely enveloped. So soon, the Romulan Star Emperor will fall. So we need to start thinking about that next campaign. Anyway, I've been Derek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press the little bell icon. Leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode.